Welcome back, everybody. And well, as you can see, while I was away, might have given the Razorleaf a bit of an overhaul. So, again, kind of, taking a little, trip, and well, again, it's a little tribute to Pick 44, but but it's kind of an interesting design. It's kind of like interesting, kind of like how to make something like that, force it into some shapes, and again, there's a couple of mods involved, so we got that happening. So let's head on in.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
And we have to go talk to... What are we doing? Talk to Mateo.
That statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
A little column A, a little column B. And let's go. Let's head to Mast.
Yes, you need me?
Yeah, well, let's see what's happening here.
I've heard some hostile camps were wiped off the map by you. I wish there were more good people like you out there.
Hi, random person who just gives me $4 grand. Thank you. Ooh.
Even the most cutthroat of fleet pirates fear the Mantis. It has been many years since we've heard any report
I
from
do appreciate that not every meter land was
You
dragged
see
under
security
the
interrogated spacers who claim that Mantis is back and thirsty for righteous vengeance. Security says that this is just the latest retelling of a ghost story. But for myself, I hope it's real. Go get
We back, baby. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Aw. The Mantis is real. I do like that the news stories update.
Again, who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
Could be. Alright, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're talking to Mateo about the Unity. Oh, right. Also, kinda updated the Mantis suit. Yeah. Something about it just didn't seem right.
Coming from, Sam.
I just think you should give it a little more thought, okay?
You're gonna tell me it's a bad idea too?
Mateo, that's not what I said.
Uh-oh.
I really thought you'd understand where I'm coming from, Sam. Hello. Well, okay, fine. Let's see what he says.
What?
Hey, you have a second? Sam and I were just having a discussion, and I wanted someone else's input.
I think it's more accurate to say that you and I have now both been cornered, but sure.
I'd like to, get in shape, do some working out. So I asked Vladimir for some tips, and he basically said weightlifting was a bad idea.
Are you sure
Yeah,
that's
for
what he
you?
said, or is it just what you heard?
Anyway, so I wanted to get Sam's opinion on it, and he pretty much said the same thing.
Okay, since now you've been fully roped into this, let's all just take a step back. I had simply pointed out that if you take a look at Mateo, weightlifting isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind.
No, you
I
need
was wondering
cardio.
whether there might be a better option for him and just sort of musing in general about the idea of sticking to things you're inclined to, versus going out and trying something completely new. Well, what's your take on it? You think it's better to stick to what you know, or to take any opportunity to try something that's maybe outside your comfort zone?
Okay. Well, yeah, weightlifting is
I
no
feel
joke.
like maybe you dodged the question there, but okay. Also, I bet you 10 credits if Vlad said something similar.
Of course I'd be careful. Anyway, thanks. I think I'm gonna try it. And don't worry, I'll be sure and ask Vladimir for pointers.
Hey,
Okay.
we'll support you no matter what. Just don't want to see you get hurt is all.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. And maybe, if I need a spotter...
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Bet you never expected to end
Okay.
up involved in something like this.
So, funny story. Unity.
Huh. That's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches. You think it's connected?
I'm gonna say yes. Can't
Well,
be a
it
coincidence.
could be. But what have we got to lose? I'll meet you there.
All right. Well,
I'd like to talk.
what? Okay. Yeah, no. Let's go real quick, check and see if there's anything we can. Yeah, nope. And I need to get 4. I need to.
To you about something when you have the chance.
In a minute.
Captain Reynolds, may I be of assistance on your ship?
Oh. Man, alright. Who is on my crew right now? Okay, so I have a crew of 3, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest, I want to like bear it. But I don't know. Something about it just.
Yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Yeah. Alright.
Yes.
But.
Exactly. It's like...
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes, but you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man in the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels. Understand his pain. Accept it. And deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
It's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach into the stars, to travel his path, to truly find him. But we can't do it alone. The only way is through unity. Huh. Yes, Andreas. Yes.
More than you know, brother.
Well, I'm sure you all have other things to do. Thank you for taking the time to stop and talk with me.
He's giving me a lot to think about.
Well, at least you got that going for you.
Are you a member? Keeper Aquilus seems to know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Funny story. We need to talk about unity.
Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Okie dokie. All right, and Andreja, why are you trying to sneak like that? All right. Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, now that we have a little privacy.
Oh, good times. A pilgrim.
I see.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are quite correct.
Wait.
Yeah.
What? I've never heard of this story before. And how come you know about it when I don't?
Forgive us, Mateo.
Yeah.
We have a bit more history than you might realize. If you're already familiar with the story, then I assume you know where to go and with whom you need to meet. Or considering you are walking Constellation's path, perhaps you feel the need to hear the story again. Retrace your steps.
Bruh. Yeah. Skip to the end,
Very
man.
well. Good luck on your journey.
I am deeply confused.
Why don't you stay behind, Mateo? Your friend has a long trip ahead of him, and I owe you a few explanations myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, and we are... Yep. We are off to Scorpius. Whoop. Nope, don't want to go there.
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy has ended for now. It may not have been their intention, but it represents hope.
Aww.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of
Yeah.
today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application to the nearest campus.
Alright, let's see if I can find... Where's my ship? Oh, down there. Yep, we're just gonna fast travel here real quick.
Always a satisfying moment.
Yep. And now,
Pressure
because
holding.
we can... Holy heck. That is...
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
That is a beastly ship. Ugh. And, well... Yeah, I'm not gonna get everything out of my engines, but yeah. We are gonna rock and roll and blind ourselves for a moment.
Switching over to standard engines.
Well, look who it is.
How you do?
I think it's time you, me, and the emissary have a chat. Alone.
Alone? Oh.
Because we all have our secrets to keep, don't we?
Well, yeah. Killjoy. Alright, we'll dock.
We have a lot to discuss.
Okay. We'll go ahead and dock and...
Board is clear. We're docked.
Alright, let's just... Yep, yeah. I remember now. I think I lost my suit, or I sold it.
So it's finally happened, hasn't it? I had a feeling when you slipped through my grasp at New Atlantis. But I'm a step behind, aren't I?
You are.
You're starborn. More than that. You're reliving your old life.
Hey, Sarah.
You told Constellation what you are, but you didn't. Why?
Because I wanted to. But yeah. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna be a little pugnacious here.
No, but you owe yourself one. Do you think pretending to be your old self is what's best for you?
Oh, let it go. We've all retraced ourselves a few dozen or so times. I say, we play along with your little reincarnation. The more freedom you have, the more new things happen.
Still taking all your stuff, man. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this my way.
Exactly. That's what we all want, isn't it? Who needs rules when we have infinity?
If you insist on walking this path, then walk it fully. Go to the moon. Follow its secrets to the next artifact. Maybe remembering what happens to Earth will give you focus.
I know.
You'll also need to return to Constellation and find the artifacts in the fringes of space.
Oh, I don't like that one.
They'll be expecting you to tell them about the Unity.
And it might be best to give them the version where you're still human, and not a starborn that's been lying to them this whole time.
Oh, yeah, I know. Sheesh. Alright. Well. Next stop, NASA. And, oh, yes, while we're here, we're going to do a real quick interior check. Let's just make sure Andreja is following
Here,
us.
I have something for you.
Aw. Thank you.
No obligation. I wanted to. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Oh, creds. Yep. Okay. Andreja is now officially my favorite. So, yeah, quick tour. We're gonna start in the cockpit now. I will say one thing. As I've been playing, I have gotten kind of a definite preference for the Teo cockpit. I like how much visibility you get. So I might be sticking with those. And of course, yay, happy Apollo snow globe, because we went to the moon. And then Solomon's maps. And if I look outside, do I see the armament yet? Joe. Now let's see if we got a scoped weapon here. Do I? Well, yeah, that's probably going to be about as good as we get. Wait, maybe. Yeah, there she be. And, well, we got a mag sniper, so, well, we'll see. We'll test that bad boy out. So, we're going to go ahead and just wander through the ship real quick. We got a workshop. We got,
I'm working hard, Captain.
I know. And now we go across. Over here is living quarters and, well, control center. Some living quarters. Another one. And then the captain's quarters. And then, you know, if we keep moving forward, we'll hit the grav drive. So we are not going to do that. So that was the nickel tour here. And then one more over here. Yeah, again, because and let's go ahead and head for Earth. Yay. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and return to the lodge. We'll have that little conversation. Nah. Sorry. Thinking about it, and I was like, nah, we'll go ahead and we'll take care of NASA first. Let's head to Earth.
I would never get tired of that.
Yeah, we're kind of floating around a little bit. Yeah, and there's the NASA launch tower. But this, oh, the London landmark. Yeah. Meh. Yeah, let's go ahead and visit London real quick.
Landing site's clear. All green here.
Yep, and there's our armillary. Right there by the grab drive. So, let's go. Oof. And now, yeah, I think there's a lot of things we're gonna skip for the moment. Because we may just hurry through this. And let's see if we can't get a nice picture while we're here. Oh, that's gonna look good. All right, hold up. That was not what I wanted to do. That was what I wanted to do. Alright, let's book it here. And get just a little bit of sunshine here. And there we go. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like the photo mode here. But yeah, and I know, and I do see there's definitely some things that they've left. I don't want to say unfinished, but I feel like there's some hooks for the modders once the tools come out. So, Hello. One London snow globe. And now, off to NASA. Real quick. Oh.
To think that towers like this were once absolutely essential to ensuring our survival. And now here they are, buried and forgotten.
Yeah. It's kinda... I don't want to say ironic, but... We'll say curious.
Perhaps an elevator will allow us to access what lies beneath all this dust.
Yeah. Oh, no power. Oh, looky. We have a couple of emergency cells. Yeah. There's some stuff. Well, so we can hop up. Hop up again. Nope. That's not what we want. Ooh. There's probably a couple of things. I want to build one of those. And up we go. Let's go.
This work would not have been done if the ship had not meant to launch. A shame.
Yeah. Some toy rockets. There's some stuff we can take. Stuff we are not going to. Yeah, watch that first step.
It seems the only thing lacking is power. With it, this elevator should still function.
Yep. And fortunately for us, one of us was smart enough to bring it to repair ourselves. There's our access code. There's our little semi-metal wafer. And we're going to take those two just in case. Again, not so much a just in case as a, well, yeah. Press the big red button. And here we go.
Whoever once used this room probably never could have imagined all that has happened since it was built.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Oh, funny story.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in materials science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab.
Ooh.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Ugh. So that's, I don't want to say ominous, but that's ominous.
They had a right to be.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna pause here for a moment, just kind of soak this in. Everybody just so yeah. So if this is kind of for you, yeah, feel free to fast forward, but give me a minute. I'm kind of my little inner I wanted to grow up and be an astronaut is having a moment here. So. okay, that's about enough of that. But yeah, again, it just, you know, I just kind of, sometimes it just, you gotta just stop for a second here. But yeah. Yeah, I'll pick a pamphlet. And it looks like the ISS went boom. But motor railroads. Mercury. Yep. Mercury suit. It's Apollo. Mm-hmm. And oh. I'm kind of torn. Now, no, we're gonna leave it. So that anybody else who comes to NASA can, you know, take a little peek. Oof. Mars. Yep. And an eagle. Yep. Background noise is still it's kind of interesting to see. Project Prism. And here we're getting into the Project Prism and how to live outside of Earth. Go ahead. Let's, Awana. Killjoys. Well, I got a snow globe. Oh, upstairs. Alright. Upstairs. Anything upstairs? That was a med pack. Won't say no to that. But oh, yeah, closed while we remodel the whole freaking planet. Sorry about that. But yeah, kind of see a couple of things here. You know, grav drives, some Nova Galactic stuff, and a few things here and there.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects, no motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something
Looks
new
like
to try.
early testing
like,
for
you know what's going to
planetary
happen.
habitats.
Where are you getting your information,
The
Victor?
looks on their faces
I'm
if we could
sorry,
show them
Judith,
all that we have learned.
Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
Yeah, nothing there. Nothing good there. Oh.
This facility covered quite a range of disciplines, but I must not been kind to it.
We could always use a little beryllium. And we never say no to free digipics. Loot crates. Little switch. A little power. And I'm pretty sure I missed a snow globe, but we won't cry too much about it.
I hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
By who? Andreja, you really need to think about 10% off there. That said, let's go. And we're probably not supposed to be here yet, but so why is the box breakdancing? bless your heart. Oh, those things are like everywhere. Hello, little apple. Takes me back to elementary school when I was working on those, so. Ooh. Heck, who said that? Ah, oh, geez, this thing ain't doing nothing. Well, it's doing nothing against that. Hold that thought. Let's,
Moving. Damage registered.
Come on.
Engaging a hostile target.
Ugh. Gotta go. I think, yeah. Emergency turret control. Thank you. Shut those off. Well, that was a little interesting.
You think Vasco would see his likeness in this model?
Yes. I want to give Vasco a paint job now. Definite lack of ammo here, so
the scope of this facility is massive. I wonder how many knew how big it really was.
Not many. So here we go.
Project Log, Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space, somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner, someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us, it's all going to be possible.
Project log, Dr. Judith Tatien. I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all the side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Funny story. Yeah. Guess what? Here, there be grizzly bears.
We must be nearing the artifact, if it is here. We should not give up now.
Yep. Not even a little bit.
How quickly can you get that done?
Before you can finish talking. Ooh. Antique videotape. Huh. Yeah, you know. Just in case, I think we may need this. Hello. Yep. I do love being right. Most of the time. And now we are over encumbered. Oh well. That just means we're not picking up anything else here. Except the artifact. But hey. Hey, Doc. Hi.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally. You have my attention.
All right.
If I can take a few things.
Oh, goody. Yes, here. We'll go ahead and just give you all the resources.
All right, then.
Yep. All right. So. Huh?
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from these satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could have hit Earth. A plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa.
Yep.
And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Well, yeah.
It is all connected.
Taking your money, man.
Artifacts, grav drives, our very existence here in the settled systems. How did we not see it before now?
Yeah, that's good question.
Goodbye.
And now it's time to stop playing with gravity and, well, let's take us an artifact. Oh, yeah, I gotta backtrack. And I think I can get up. Oh, if I can. Nope, not like that. But, looking at the clock, I think it is about time we called it. So, again, until next time, everybody, as always, hey, if you like what you're seeing, you know what to do. And, well, if you don't like it, well, leave a comment. And then, you know, do whatever. But, again, until next time, thank you.